walking. Keep walking. Now turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Is there anybody else inside?
Yeah, nah, we know police petty. Yeah, you see him, y'all done made us wait, now you gonna wait in the rain. Look how drenched he is, homeboy. They got the boy out there drenched wet. Can you imagine what's going through his mind right there? Then they gonna get him in jail and make him wear that shit for a while. They taking their ass in jail.
Keep going straight. What are we doing?
Me drinking, cuz. I don't even drink, cuz.
You supposed to have a chaser.
Appreciate everybody popping out for my birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Birthday. Happy birthday.
Everybody got their shot, put their shot in the air, man. Okay, David. Everybody take this shit on 3, man. 1, 2, 3. Got my brother with me. He done popped out for me for my birthday. He done time with lit. Oh God, yeah. We came deep and fuck for my birthday, man. Everybody coming out the spell. No cap, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as hell. We deep as hell. 20 deep. Lit everywhere we go.
There's a lot to unpack with that. Of course, you just saw the video of where the alleged girl was in the room with Foolio when he was drinking and getting drunk, celebrating his birthday. That was also the night where the location was dropped on him. Young niggas, get a girl of your own. Young niggas, get a family. Get people that love you for real. And that's why I'm saying it's important that you not only hustle for what you hustling for, but build something outside of what you hustling for. Picture a nigga that's in the rap game that's that lit up, make a bitch spit up, and he can't even cultivate a group of people that love him for real. You know, there's a saying that suckers get rich and start hanging with anybody. And so when you talk about personal space, when we talk about who you involve and invite into the close corners of your life, that is not a position that everyone can hold. On the other side, you see Young and Ace always champion his girl. He know, man, go get a girl. When you won and beefing like, go get a girl, man. Don't be just wide open out there. Slippers count. So the idea that he had people around him on his birthday, which in black culture is celebrated, which in all cultures really is celebrated. The day you was brought into this world. Out of all the other sperms, it chose you, and you were born to your mother and your father. And people tend to celebrate that as the day, you know, anniversary day of the day that they came into this world. A born day. But somebody got to explain to me how he wasn't able to have people who truly know him and love him around him in that moment. It's because when you get to rapping and talking how he was talking, you become radioactive. And even the people that love you have a hard time loving you. I pray that God keeps me sane and never to make this money make me radioactive to the people that truly love me. Not love what I can do for them or love what position I make and put them in, that truly got love, respect for me. People we can joke, laugh with, watch games with no transactions, no tangible gain from each other outside of love and friendship and brotherhood and sisterhood. You get what I'm saying? Build your foundations, man. Y'all be building these houses, these careers on these empty foundations. Build your foundation. But let's point out the difference by how these killer niggas dealt with Foolio and how these killer niggas dealt with the police. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. There's nowhere in the world where you can really identify and understand the root cause of some of these behaviors outside of slavery. And I know that's a sticky situation. We got to start putting some equity into this conversation. In the event that someone called them and said, Julio Foolio and 30 niggas is outside your house, they gonna come out shooting, or somebody gonna pull up to shoot. When the police show up, everybody come out, they tell them turn around, put their hands up. And listen, I don't agree with niggas killing each other, but I'm telling you, it's interesting how niggas deal with niggas and how they deal with police officers. It's almost like we hardwired to respect law and order, which, you know, that's kind of the point of it when you drill it down. But we also been hardwired not to respect each other's life enough to escalate it in a way where I'm killing you damn near on camera. But with Julio Foolio killers being arrested, I guess we'll have to watch how the trial plays out. There in Florida, they will be facing a death penalty. 3 people showed up shooting guns. They were heavily covered, heavily clothed, but they had their cell phones. And again, just not understanding anything but sliding in rap music. Like, you don't even know that you in front of a Tesla fine, an AK. You don't know Tesla with all the cameras that it needs to drive, right? So it becomes common sense. Even if you haven't owned a Tesla, you have to consider that how does Tesla move around on this autopilot mode? You know, that's the car that they say drive itself. How does it do that? Well, it does that by what? By cameras. Well, it's probably easy to make that a part of also the anti-theft system that's on the Tesla. And so you do stand right in front of it shooting. And not to mention that if a Tesla is on the parking lot, there's cameras all around it. There's cameras all around the Tesla vehicle. And again, I believe the girl being a part of it is a testament that rappers are kicking with anyone. It don't necessarily matter your background or what you've done, especially if you're a girl. And he kept posting that night because it feels like that he wanted to feel the love. Like he wanted to feel loved. He wanted to feel like, yo, I'm just chilling. I'm partying, drinking. Like, yo, I don't want to feel like, yo, y'all hear that? Who is that? What kind of car is that? Who is that nigga right there? What he looking at? Y'all know that nigga? Who he with? Like, he don't want to have that high energy. He want to be somewhere and let his hair down. And it's unfortunate that has to be with strangers after you've done ran into some success. But again, you become radioactive when you start to speak about killing people. And this is why it's a thin line for what we do in this content space. It's because they can position you as radioactive when you're relatable. Because they can say, well, he kind of relates to, he kind of is talking some of that stuff that is more so catering to the lost and left out, but they don't say that about the preacher. It's because they not giving a fuck about your words. They looking at your actions. What is your actions? How your business is set up? How is the church set up? Well, it's set up as a, right. It's a nonprofit. And in business language, not how I feel about what you're doing in your message or what you say, but in business language, there's an incentive for me giving you money. Because I can write it off. It can be a part of, right, with one hand wash the other, both wash the face, right? So I may be, as a media company, as it's up their podcast, if I made $10 million this year, I maybe can find a way to donate some of that to a church that effectively is subsidized in my taxes. Now, when I do that, the agreement also can be, hey man, you hire my contracting company to do the work. So I'm gonna give you $100,000 towards fixing the church up, but you hire my company to do the work. Not all the work, but a large percentage of it. Let us get 50, 60 of that and feed those families. Not coming back to me, but feed the families involved with. You know what I'm saying? So it's understanding how to move and when to move and where to move. Unfortunately, Foolio that night moved wrong. It cost him his life. R.I.P. to Foolio. I wish better for us.
You are watching It's Up There podcast. For free tickets to our live show, visit patreon.com/itsuptherepodcast. You will be able to sit in the live audience for our next live show in 2 months. Also, to see this full episode, come to our official Patreon. Thanks for watching.